The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Phillies take on the Cardinals. Next. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Well, you see there a real good ball game yesterday afternoon. Most one-run games are. I expect this one should be pretty tight, too. Both of these ball clubs really match up well together.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. Ben Revere will dig in, currently one spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And speaking of the league leaders in stolen bases, there they are on your screen.
First pitch, 116.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, the mercury's still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a tough pitch on two strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, this is all about understanding the importance of being that leadoff hitter. That's 8 pitches in this at-bat he's seen already.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Runner at first, and the shortstop Jimmy Rollins will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole to Ellis for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, you're going to see right here the middle infielders are pinched towards second base bag. That's double play depth. And this is a ball that's hit a little bit farther towards the hole. So it takes a little longer for this play to get started, and they wind up only getting the one out.
Dominic Brown will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Ryan Howard will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And this is grounded toward Ellis. Could be 2. Descalzo. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Chase Utley will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw too late at first. It'll be scored an infield single, and it's a 1-0 ball game.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
John Mayberry will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Right there for strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Roberto Hernandez is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Kevin Black will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder Kevin Black.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. And Rollins will throw him out, one away. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Corey Horn will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
That average, it was up around 300. It's all the way down into the 270s here to start the ball game, but he's starting to show signs of coming around, and that was a good swing there.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. Ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The 1-0 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
From the belt, the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. Opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Will Nieves will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. On the ground down the first base line, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
Well, the problem with this lineup is that trouble lurks around every corner. I mean, he was fortunate to get out of that first inning with only 1 run scoring, but now he'll have his work cut out for him again here in the second.
Cody Ashe will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first two pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Roberto Hernandez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Throw him out already.
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. Only play will be to Ellis covering at first, and the sacrifice works that time.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
This guy's swinging anything.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
He swings at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 one more time, and this is hit well towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Dominic Brown will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two down, runners at first and second. One and two now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Here comes a 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals 1. Matt Holliday will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And that's how you want to answer back after giving up the lead in that last half inning. Puts the pressure on right away as they get the tying run up to second here on the leadoff double.
Mark Ellis will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Here we go!
Swinging a hard liner to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. Daniel Descalzo Will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Come on, Cardinals!
Got the pop for you. Pop.
Now here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Come on, Cardinals.
Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Let's get on base! Let's go, St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis! Woohoo!
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Adam Wainwright will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Go Cardinals!
And now Wainwright squares around and gets the bunt down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. But they'll only get 1 as he's in there at second.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Kevin Black will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. This pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Howard will stand in now as he'll get us going in the top of inning number 3.
And we've yet to see a 0 on that scoreboard so far, so he'll be looking to get something started again.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Chase Utley will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Go.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
John Mayberry will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Here we go, Tonto.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Will Nieves.
Will Nieves will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Go. Go back to Reddit.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Shallow center. Black is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Corey Horn makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here's one hit towards the hole, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Michael Lee will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. This is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Mark McGuire will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And you know what happens here? I think a lot of times guys underestimate how long that throw is to second base. I mean, here, he's really got no shot of getting him, but he tries anyway, and he's going to come up empty.
Yadier Molina will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And he'll make the catch shy of the track, but that should be deep enough to do the job. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. In there, and it's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Revere is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, with this heat and humidity, guys are going to need to keep hydrated. I mean, some of these guys, they can lose 2, 3, 4 pounds playing in this for 3 hours. It takes its toll.
Mark Ellis will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-2. Cody Ashe will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Roberto Hernandez will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, center fielder, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere will step in, an RBI single this last time around. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Jimmy Rollins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Go get him.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And that misses, ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Daniel Descalso will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Daniel Descalso.
Low for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swing, and he shoots this one to first. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
The pitcher, number 50,
Adam Wainwright will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled straight back. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Mayberry is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Kevin Black will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Here's a swing and a chance for Howard over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Dominic Brown will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Dominic Brown.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Ryan Howard will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Fouled back. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 4-2. Corey Horn will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Corey.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The 1-2. This for Utley at second. Throw over by Utley, one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Michael Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 coming. And he goes the other way with it. Hit well, but this is a foul ball. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
the batter, first baseman,
Mark McGuire will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Line hard into left. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. John Mayberry will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
right fielder, John Mayberry Jr.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he gets his arms extended here as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Will Nieves will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Will Nieves.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Black is there, and he has it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 25.
Cody Ashe will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And Wainwright opens with a changeup, good for strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Oh, and I like how they doubled up on the changeup right there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's natural to think that the pattern's going to be slow, then fast. So you're right. That's a nice call.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Marlon Byrd will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Marlon Byrd.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here's the 2-1 now to Byrd. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. On the ground to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Ben Revere will stand in. Base on balls his last time. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ballgame.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. The Phillies get a run on this swing by John Mayberry. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cardinals. Justin DeFreitas is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 30, Justin DeFreitas.
Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now a bullet to first. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Runner's going. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Mark Ellis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Fouled straight back. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Alan Craig is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Alan Craig.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. St. Louis is out in front, 4-3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Kevin Segrist.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jimmy Rollins.
And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Black is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
1 gone in the inning now for the left fielder, Dominic Brown. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
The first baseman, number 6,
Ryan Howard will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
In there, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. It's a 2-run shot here for Ryan Howard. Home run number 9 on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Jason Mott will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Chase Utley will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
John Mayberry will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Philadelphia's out in front now, 5.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set to take
Philadelphia,
over, and it's the veteran
number
right-hander
50,
Sean Camp.
Sean Camp.
Kevin Black will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And a good sinker there as it's bounced to third. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
Yeah, that's a tough throw for a first baseman to try and handle. You get a look here at first. You see him stick that right leg out there trying to backhand this thing, but winds up popping right in and out of the pocket.
Corey Horn will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, you can do it.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
As a pitcher, that's how you pick your defense up behind you. They make an error leading off the inning, well, you give him another chance right away, and he gets his man right here to bounce into a tailor-made double play.
Michael Lee will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Let's go.
Lays off 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen.
Here we go.
2-0 now. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. The pitch. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins. A base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And this is on the ground foul, wide of Howard over at first base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Full count. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Will Nieves will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Will Nieves.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Not close. It's 2-0. Swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Cody Ashe will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Now the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Carlos Ruiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carlos Ruiz.
In there, no balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 5-4. Jake Diekman is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Jake Diekman.
Yadier Molina will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and he puts some muscle into this one. High and deep out to center field. And see you later. That one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as we are all tied at 5.
This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Your attention, please. Now
and we'll have a new pitcher come on now as the veteran cut fastball specialist Mike Adams gets the assignment. Matt Holliday will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman
John Jay will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 19, Sean Shea.
First offering on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Hit hard to second and caught out there by Utley. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Cardinals get one in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. On to the ninth inning now from Busch Stadium. All even at 5 apiece. Colton Wong will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Ben Revere will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now a swing, and like a magnet, here's a ground ball to the new guy, just into the ballgame out at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
One away, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. To right field. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are two gone to start the ninth.
The left fielder, number 9, Dominic Brown.
Dominic Brown will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1 and 2. Two out, nobody on. And this is fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mott is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Peter Borges is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Now the pitch. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, this might have been one of those balls where he just needed to take a bite out of it at third. You can see him charge in, barehand the thing, and then try to whip it over there to first base. But he winds up throwing it wildly.
Kevin Black will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only one out.
Corey Horn will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Come on, big opportunity, guys.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee could get a shot to win it here, although with a couple of bases open, they could afford to work around him if they want. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Well, now a ground ball here to the right side, and that's going to find its way into right field, a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
You know, they came into this bottom of the ninth inning knowing that they needed just one run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Cardinals' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man, Yadier Molina. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 6-5. So long from St. Louis.
Our final lines for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jason Mott. His record is now 5-3. Save to Jason Mott. The loss goes to Mike Evans. Just his 3rd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.